From back to history, our parents, our grandparents used to be farmers. They used to be farmers almost across Africa. But then they were very wise farmers. When I was younger, I got to learn of silos. They used to have things that they called silos where they used to keep food. And you would find foods like cassava, foods like millet, foods like sweet potatoes, dried up and kept in those silos. They used to store beans in the silos. They used to store so much food in the silos. I don't know about your region, but as long as you're in Africa or in Uganda, where we basically depend on agriculture for the biggest time as an economy and as a main economic activity, you all know what I'm talking about. Now, why do you think these people had these silos? They used to understand the fact that times would never be the same all the time. They understood the concept of seasons. They understood that today it might rain and tomorrow it might shine so hard. And then they also understood that if today they get yields in abundance, next season might not be the same story. And so they came up with an idea of silos where they used to store up enough food for tomorrow. And by the way, these silos used to take in as much food as possible. And when the hunger season came, this food would actually be very much enough for a very long time, having calculated the next heavy season of harvest. Now, back to now. Today, where we are not agriculturists, especially for us that are here in the urban settings, and also given the fact that the rural settings have changed so much, people have run away to the urban centers. People no longer do agriculture as much as it used to be. My question now to you is, where is your silo? Where is your silo in case it does not rain? Where is your silo in case the harvests do not come as planned? Where is your silo in case you lost a job today? Where is your silo in case you died today and your family must feed? Which one is your silo? And allow me as Miss Insurance to introduce to you the best of some of the silos that we have on the market today. Not forgetting your life insurance plan. If a silo of our grandparents used to run them for some time, a year or months, today's silo can actually run you for years after you have stopped earning an income. And so I introduce you and call upon you to think about a silo that's going to come in handy when hunger strikes at your house, when unemployment strikes at your house, when retirement strikes in your world, when disability strikes in your home or in yourself, when everything turns upside down, when the tables no longer make sense, they have turned upside down against you. Where is your silo? So let's buy a silo that is safe enough, that is tax-free, that is interest-free, that is, not at all holding anyone and is not holding anyone from keeping their money or their silos safe. Let's have a silo for tomorrow. I remain Miss Insurance. Today, I've spoken in Proverbs relating to agriculture. Your silo can be your life insurance plan. Get one today. Get planned today. Get your retirement sorted today. Get your hunger for tomorrow sorted today. Get your kids' education sorted today. Your best silo is right here. Buy that insurance plan now. Save yourself the stress. Save yourself the worry. Like our grandparents and ancestors used to, they never had worry. They never had stress because they knew the families would keep thriving despite the weather, despite the hunger, despite the natural calamities that used to strike. So where is your silo? Let's have a silo today And Miss Insurance is right here to explain how this silo works. I'm coming back with a Luganda version. Enjoy and listen very good. Blessed evening.